An Indonesian submarine has disappeared off the north coast of Bali. The Navy has asked for help from Australia and Singapore as it searches for the vessel and the 53 crew members on board. Saiful Ismail joins us for more. Saiful, what do we know about the submarine's disappearance?
Well, Steve, Indonesia's Armed Forces Chief Hadi Cahyanto has instructed all of the country's naval assets that have the capability to conduct surface and underwater search to be deployed to look for the submarine. Air Marshal Hadi told local media that there are 53 crew on board the submarine KRI Nanggala. Now, the last time contact was made with the submarine was early Wednesday morning at around 4:30 a.m. local time. It lost contact during a torpedo firing exercise. Authorities realized something was wrong when the submarine failed to relay the results of the drill as expected. Now, Air Marshal Hadi himself is in Bali and he's supposed to observe the Navy exercise on Thursday. Now, this is believed to be the first time such an accident has happened in Indonesia's naval history. Indonesia has asked help from Australia and Singapore. It is believed these countries have vessels which are capable to conduct submarine rescue operations. Now, KRI Nanggala was built in Germany in 1979, and it is a Chakra-class diesel-electric attack submarine. Indonesia in the past operated a fleet of 12 submarines purchased from the Soviet Union to patrol the waters of its sprawling archipelago. Now, currently, the Navy has 5 submarines in its fleet. All of them are classified as diesel-electric attack submarines. Now, the KRI Nanggala can cruise at a speed of 21.5 knots and can remain submerged for about 50 days without surfacing. Now, Indonesia is trying to modernize its defense system and replacing aging assets. It is seeking to upgrade its defense capabilities, but some of its equipment still in service is old, and there have been deadly accidents involving, in particular, aging military transport planes in recent years. Now, Indonesia has collaborated with a South Korean shipbuilder to assemble a more modern submarine. Through this partnership, Indonesia was able to assemble the Alugoro submarine, making Indonesia the only country in Southeast Asia to build a submarine.
Saiful Ismail, thank you.
Indonesian submarine goes missing north of Bali. The vessel is one of 5 submarines operated by Indonesia. An Indonesian Navy submarine has gone missing with 53 people on board, military officials say. The submarine was conducting a drill north of the island of Bali on Wednesday, but it failed to report back and contact was lost. Indonesia's military chief said warships had been dispatched to find the KRI Nanggala 402 vessel. Officials have called on Australia and Singapore to help in the search. The countries have not publicly commented. The German-made submarine is thought to have disappeared in waters about 60 miles, 100 kilometers, off the coast of Bali early on Wednesday morning. The Navy is currently searching for it. "We know the area, but it's quite deep," First Admiral Julius Wijojono told AFP news agency. Some reports say contact was lost after the submarine had been given clearance to dive into deeper waters. It was made in the late 1970s, and underwent a 2-year refit in South Korea that was completed in 2012, according to Reuters news agency. It is the first time Indonesia has lost one of its submarines, a Navy spokesman told the BBC. But similar incidents have happened elsewhere. In 2017, an Argentine military submarine went missing in the southern Atlantic with 44 crew on board. Its wreck was located a year later, and officials confirmed that the submarine had imploded.
Thanks for watching Universal Information and Entertainment TV. Please like and subscribe our channel for more updated videos, news, information and entertainment. See you in next video. Stay tuned.
Indonesian Navy loses contact with submarine. If you haven't done yet, please subscribe our channel. Indonesian Navy has lost contact with a submarine carrying 53 sailors that was conducting a torpedo training mission in waters north of Bali, a military spokesman Wednesday. The German-built KRI Nanggala 402, which went into service in the early 1980s, failed to relay results of the exercise as expected, Julius Wijojono said, according to Reuters. Indonesia's military chief, Hari Tirhyanto, told Reuters that officials are seeking help from Australia and Singapore in the search for possible survivors. "We are still searching in the waters of Bali, 60 miles from Bali, for 53 people. Contact with the vessel was lost at 4:30 a.m. on Wednesday local time, 5:30 p.m. Tuesday ET, he said. Tirhyanto told Indonesia's Kompas Media that contact was lost after the submarine had been given permission to dive. The Indonesian military sent out a distress call to the International Submarine Escape and Rescue Liaison Office, SMALO, at about 9:37 a.m. local time to report the boat missing and presumed sunk, according to Jangan. Representatives of the defense departments of Australia and Singapore did not immediately respond to requests for comment. The Indonesian Navy has sent several vessels to the search area, Jangan reported. Indonesia operates a fleet of 5 military submarines, including 2 built in Germany and 3 newer South Korean-built boats.
Don't forget to subscribe 9+ International.
Indonesia searching for missing submarine with 53 on board. Indonesia's Navy is searching for a missing submarine with 53 people on board and is seeking help from Australia and Singapore in the hunt. The German-made submarine, KRI Nanggala 402, was conducting a torpedo drill in waters north of the island of Bali but failed to relay the results as expected. A Navy spokesman said, "We are still searching in the waters of Bali, 96 kilometers from Bali. 53 people," Military Chief Hadi Tjahjanto told Reuters in a text message. The military chief confirmed that assistance in the search for the submarine and missing crew members had been sought from Australia and Singapore. He said that contact with the vessel was lost at 4:30 am local time on Wednesday. Representatives of the defense departments of Australia and Singapore did not immediately respond to requests for comment. The 1,395-ton KRI Nanggala 402 was built in Germany in 1978, according to the Indonesian Cabinet Secretariat's website, and underwent a 2-year refit in South Korea that was completed in 2012. Indonesia in the past operated a fleet of 12 submarines purchased from the Soviet Union to patrol the waters of its sprawling archipelago. But now it has a fleet of only 5 German-built Type 209 submarines and 3 newer South Korean vessels. Indonesia has been seeking to upgrade its defense capabilities, but some of its equipment still in service is old, and there have been deadly accidents involving, in particular, aging military transport planes in recent years. The military chief told Reuters that contact with the submarine was lost at around 4:30 am local time. He said Indonesia's Navy had dispatched warships to the area, and they were searching for the submarine in waters 96 kilometers to the north of Bali. Some reports said that contact was lost after the submarine had been given clearance to dive into deeper waters. "The worst nightmare for a submariner is when you hear about a boat gone missing," wrote former Indian Navy submariner Ashok by Jangan, praying for early return of KRI Nanggala 402 with all 53 safe and secure. The 1,395-ton submarine was built in Germany in 1978 and underwent a 2-year refit in South Korea that was completed in 2012, according to the Indonesian Cabinet Secretariat's website. Indonesia once had a fleet of 12 submarines purchased from the Soviet Union to patrol its waters, but now has just 5, including 2 German-built Type 209 submarines and 3 newer South Korean vessels. The country has been working to upgrade its defense capabilities, but some of its equipment is aging, and there have been deadly accidents involving military transport planes in recent years.
Maritime news. Indonesian submarine Nanggala 402, Indonesian Navy's Chakra-class submarines. General characteristics: immersion weight 1,395 tons, 59.5 meters long, 6.3 meters wide, draft 5.5 meters, speed 21.5 knots. The crew of the ship was 34 people. SUT torpedo armament. Nanggala 402 is the second submarine in the Chakra-class submarine and is under the control of the Indonesian Eastern Fleet Command Submarine Unit. This ship is the second ship to bear the name Nanggala in the ranks of the Indonesian Navy. On April 21, 2021, KRI Nanggala 402 reportedly lost contact in the waters about 60 miles 97 kilometers north of Bali Island at around 3 o'clock WITA. Initially, the KRI Nanggala participated in the scenario of a missile shooting exercise in the Bali Sea. TNI Commander Marshal Hadi Jajanto confirmed this and said that the ship just got permission to dive. After being given clearance, contact immediately lost contact.
A search is underway by the Indonesian Navy for a submarine that has gone missing with 53 people on board. Military authorities said that the 44-year-old submarine was conducting a torpedo drill about 60 miles north of Bali when officials suddenly lost all contact with the vessel. The military has deployed scores of ships to the area and sought help from neighboring Singapore and Australia in the search. The Navy suspects an electric failure occurred during the submarine's dive, prompting the vessel to lose control and sink 600 to 700 meters below the water surface.